facing the police every single day.
Stop! I'm not doing anything! Please stop!
New body camera video shows several Charlotte County deputies trying to restrain a man at a homeless camp. After an internal investigation, the sheriff fired 4 of those officers for not following procedures. Gulf Coast News reporter Alexia Chiropoulos is taking us through what happened.
Stop! Stop!
Loss of integrity, lack of professionalism, and breach of trust. That's how Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL described the actions of the 4 deputies now fired. We just got our hands on this body camera footage showing Charlotte County deputies working with Sarasota County deputies to find a wanted man, Brian Burke.
Just go to the bathroom! Just let me go to the bathroom, dude! Just let me go to the bathroom!
When they tried to talk with him, he ran. You can hear deputies using foul language yelling at Burke.
Resisting! I'm not trying to at all!
Brian.
The report shows deputy body cameras were not turned on at initial contact. Although Florida Southwestern State College Police Chief Jerry Connolly was not involved, he agrees actions have consequences.
One deputy using continual foul language.
Please!
Force is a very sensitive area in law enforcement.
And once they did catch up with the wanted man, you can see deputies pull out their tasers and threaten to use it.
You see the taser down?
Yes, I'm not trying to do anything!
Holstering a taser and using it to coerce the individual to comply with them, which is not modern practice. It's more, if you unholster a taser, you should be using it.
The report shows body camera video was mislabeled in a way that could cause it to be deleted. There was also no documentation of this incident. All of this is in violation of official procedures. Connolly thinks Sheriff PRUMMELL made the right decision.
We have protocols in place to take somebody into custody and not use excessive force.
In a statement, the sheriff says, in part, it is important to note that men involved were not in violation of policy, but rather in the documentation of what happened. Based on the disciplinary report, we know deputies Wilson, Erner, O'Keefe, and Eberds have all been fired. I'm reporting in Charlotte County.
I'm not trying to do anything!
Alexia Chiropoulos, Gulf Coast News.
4 deputies here in Charlotte County have been fired after an internal affairs report found that they didn't use their body cameras properly, mislabeled body camera footage, and failed to report a use of force during an arrest in Sarasota County back in February. I'm Fox 4 Charlotte County community correspondent Alex Orenchuk, and I have the body camera footage from that night that was recorded and the report that shows the deputies made the decision to not report what happened as a group.
Shut up, Brian! Shut up!
This body camera footage only shows part of what happened when deputies went hands-on during an arrest at a homeless camp in Inglewood.
Stop! I'm not doing anything! Please stop!
According to the 22-page internal affairs report, 5 Charlotte County deputies, Russell Eperds, Sean O'Keefe, Jacob Erner, Timothy DeGrasse, and Daniel Wilson, were helping the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office look for a wanted person.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
The report says the deputies' cameras don't start rolling until about an hour after they got to the camp, and they were only triggered to record once tasers were unholstered during the arrest.
I'm not trying to do anything!
The report says the deputies violated the body camera policy by not turning their cameras on during the initial interaction. What's more, it says 3 of the 5 involved labeled what body camera footage was recorded as a false activation, and all the deputies agreed not to file use of force reports after the arrest.
I'm not trying to do anything, man!
Well, you did, you ran.
The report says the deputies' actions were brought to light after they were found by an employee in the records department. Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL said Monday that 4 deputies were fired as a result in a statement that says in part, "In this circumstance, I felt the only appropriate option was to withdraw their appointments as deputies of the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office as their trust has been lost." He goes on to say there was a conscious effort to conceal the incident for no other reason than laziness.
I put him on there. I couldn't get mine out.
According to disciplinary records, Deputy First Class Jacob Erner was not fired, but was reprimanded and is on a 6-month probation period.
I mean, these are egregious violations.
Professor of Forensic Studies and Use of Force expert Dr. Dave Thomas told me he commends Sheriff PRUMMELL for taking quick action and setting an example for the rest of the agency.
Dismissing those 4 individuals, yeah, that was the right thing to do. It also sent a very clear message to anybody else who's, if they hadn't been caught and they're participating in these kind of shenanigans, then knock it off or they won't have a job.
In Charlotte County, Alex Orenchuk, Fox 4.